Hi everybody, my name is Johanna Bossard, and these are my daughters.
My name is Brynley.
Brynley?
My name is Raegan.
And this is Raegan. And our farm family, along with our two partnering farm families, own and operate Barbland Dairy located in Fabius, New York. Welcome to our farm. Some of you may remember our farm from our Fun on the Farm series that we did. And if you do, we're so happy you're back and you're joining us. Thanks for coming back. And if not, welcome to our dairy for the first time. Our farm family takes care of 2,300 milking cows and young stock every single day. And that's something that we take very, very seriously, and we're so happy to be able to show you around our family's farm and talk about sustainability and dairy farming with you today. Whether you're at your school eating lunch in your school cafeteria or you're at home eating and learning virtually right now, it's very important that you are getting all the healthy nutrition that you need throughout the day. That's the same as our cows. It's our job to make sure our cows are eating well and getting all the vitamins, minerals, proteins, and nutrients that they need throughout the day. And one way that we do that is by making sure that they have a healthy, balanced diet in front of them all the time. My husband Brett's going to be talking to you more about that at our feed center. So let's head over there and meet Brett.
Welcome to our feed center. Behind me is our feed truck that's mixing up the TMR, the Total Mixed Ration for our cows. And our feeder is in the payloader mixing up a batch of feed for our cows right now. This is our big mixer truck that mixes up the TMR for our cows. This is just like your big blender that you would have at home if you were making a recipe or making a batch of cookies. Your mixer bowl here, but we've got some sophistication, some technology built into this one. So we'll select on our screen here the group of cows that we're going to go feed, and it will tell us all the ingredients that we have to put in. And then after we get done mixing it, we'll head up to the barn, and this computer actually will be telling us as we're driving the truck how many pounds of feed each group of cows receives. So our feeder will go and get each individual ingredient just like you were baking a cake. So the first ingredient is the haylage. This would be the chopped up grass and alfalfa that we harvest throughout the year. So there's about 7,600 pounds of haylage that are being added to the mixer right now. And he's shaking the bucket just to get that to count down to the amount that he needs. So as he adds the haylage to the mixer, there's a screen in the cab that'll actually start counting downwards. So his goal is to get that down to 0. So the process of feeding the cows, we start every morning, 365 days of the year at 4 a.m. We'll start feeding cows, and we'll be done by about 10:30 in the morning. We'll have all the animals fed here on this farm. Cows love consistency, so it's really important that they're getting their food delivered to them at the same time every day and that it's mixed up consistently. So now we're adding in grain mix. So this grain mix has some of the fruits and vegetables, the byproducts that we receive from the grocery stores, but it also has several other ingredients in it. It has whey from local milk plants, and it also has ground up cornmeal in it. It's the corn kernels that are ground up almost to the consistency of flour. It has canola, soybeans, several vitamins and minerals in it as well. So the next ingredient that'll be going in is corn silage. So corn silage is when we go out and we harvest the entire plant, and it's fed through the chopper and it chops it up into these small particles. So this plant will be 10 to 12 feet tall out in the field, and the entire thing will be fed through the chopper and chopped up to these pieces that are about 1 inch in length. Welcome up to our Freestyle Barn. So the Freestyle Barn is where our cows live in these groups, and they're free to walk around. They can lay down, get up, and eat and drink whenever they want. So our feeder just got done mixing that load of feed, and he's on his way up the hill here to deliver a fresh batch of feed to these cows. So inside the truck, the computer is telling the feeder how much each group needs. So this is their second, they're getting a little bit more here today. They'd gotten fed earlier today, and just getting a little afternoon snack here to top them off. And this feed that's in front of them will all be gone tomorrow morning, and new feed will be put down tomorrow morning. So a cow will eat about 125 pounds of this feed each day. So that's if you take a really big 55-gallon garbage can and fill it up. to the top, that would be how much a cow is eating in one day. So here's some of the fruits and vegetables that come in from the grocery stores, the food that doesn't get used at the grocery store. It's maybe just getting close to its sell-by date, or fresher foods coming in. Instead of it going to the landfill and being composted, it'll actually come here to the farm and we'll mix it into our feed for the cows. So it's a piece of an orange here, a piece of sweet corn, a couple of lime rinds.
Thanks, Brett, for teaching us all that really cool information about our feed center. I hope you guys enjoyed learning all about our feed center and how we feed our cows. There was 1 or 2 words that Brett might have said in there that might have sounded a little bit tricky, and I wanted to talk to you about them really quick today. Did you guys hear Brett mention TMR when he was talking about our cows' feed? Brynley, do you know what TMR stands for?
Total Mixed Ration.
That's right, Brynley. Total Mixed Ration. A total mixed ration is what we feed our cows, which means that our cows have all the vitamins, minerals, proteins, and carbohydrates they need to keep them healthy.
Thanks for joining us here today on our farm at Barbland Dairy in Fabius. My wife and my 2 girls here, I'm glad to have you out today to talk to you about nutrition at our farm and sustainability. It's really important and crucial for us to be able to be taking care of our cows, feeding them properly. They need the nutrients to grow big and strong just like you do. And it's important that we can keep doing this to be able to reduce and reuse things on the farm here to make sure that the farm is passed on to hopefully the 5th generation someday.
If you ever have any questions about dairy farming or cows or farming in general, please feel free to reach out to us. You can contact us on Facebook or Instagram, and we will love to touch base with you. Thanks again for joining us.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.